We're the Lipmans, and I'm Andrew, and this is Rosemary, my wife, and this is our beautiful son Jarrad, who's 6 years old, just gone 6 years old, and has cerebral palsy.
First diagnosed was about 12 months old. We had a difficult labour with Jarrad, and so Jarrad spent a few weeks in hospital prior to coming home, and they told us we'd have some problems with delay because he had some damage in the first 12 months, the first 24 hours of life, so we weren't sure what to expect. They told us worst case would be cerebral palsy. So for the first 12 months we just were watching and seeing how much development and which milestones he was achieving, which he wasn't achieving, and so we sort of weren't too surprised when we finally got the diagnosis of cerebral palsy, although it's not an easy thing to deal with. When Jarrad was first born, we could hardly bend an arm or move a leg. His body was quite stiff and very rigid. We could hardly move him. So just from every single day of trying to get his muscles to move and trying to teach his brain how his body can move, it's amazing how much he's progressed. His ability to actually move on his own independently is outstanding. We never thought he'd ever be able to move quite at all. So everything's just been, we'll have to wait and see. You know, that's the hardest part, is not knowing. And all the way along it's always been, we'll wait and see how he goes. We'll see how this goes, we'll see how this goes. And it's just that hoping and constantly trying to make sure that he's able to do as much as he can for himself, which has been really hard.
Day-to-day routines. Day starts about 7 o'clock usually, and we get Jarrad out of bed, and we usually bring him into our bed for a cuddle and a bit of a play. Then we change him and get him dressed. Then we give him a bottle. Then we do a bit of therapy and book reading and speech therapy and standing in the standing frame and stretching. Then we usually have to have morning tea. Feeding's a real hassle. He's got bad reflux, but we get through. He likes his ice cream, don't you? And McDonald's.
Do you like McDonald's, Jarrad?
And so then we'll have morning tea, a bit more therapy.
Do you like McDonald's?
Then it'll be lunchtime, depending on if he goes to school or not. Then he'll have a sleep in the afternoon, and then we get him up about 5 o'clock. We have dinner, watch a bit of TV, read a story, have a bottle, change him, go to bed, and we wait for the next day and we start again.
Frustrated at times. I'm sure his frustration is a lot higher than mine is. I would love for him to be able to do anything for himself, just, you know. These guys take things in a lot slower, and then we live in such a fast-paced world and everything's just go, go, go. These guys get you to slow down a little bit and just appreciate what's around you and what you've got. So I think that's really important, especially in today's world with everything the way it goes. Yeah, definitely.